You're watching a segment of The Splash, Greater West Bloomfield's news magazine show.
We are joined by West Bloomfield resident, lifelong West Bloomfield resident, and licensed lending officer Chanel Shaba. And thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
So you are a lifelong resident of West Bloomfield.
Yes, ma'am.
But your company that you work for is
We are
not
new.
Yes.
Yeah, we are new to Michigan. We've been here for about 3 years. We are headquartered out in California. So we branched out here to pretty much take over the East Coast, which is nice, and we are growing.
Okay, so tell us about the market right now and just really about lending in general.
So the market right now is actually, it's at an all-time, it's at a great spot in regard to rates. Rates are a lot lower now than they were, a year ago or even 2 years ago. A lot of people are now recovering from the recession that was going on about 8 to 9 years ago as well. It's very strong, it's fun, it's flourishing. I tell a lot of my clients this is probably the best time to tap into any equity because your home values are sky high right now.
So refinancing,
absolutely.
This is a good time to do that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Great time to consolidate. Also, it's an awesome time to consider selling if you do want to downsize. It's also a great time to consider buying if you're looking at growing your family or maybe changing schools, or also just relocating in general. This is a great time to do it.
So you often hear the phrases, oh, it's a seller's market, it's a buyer's market. What market are we in right now?
We are in a seller's market.
Oh, okay.
We are, but they're about to start meeting right in the middle.
Okay.
Mainly because a lot of sellers, they want to get as much as they can out of their home. It's their baby. They think their home is worth everything.
It's the biggest investment.
Right. So, but at the same time, the market at some point is going to also come down. So we are hitting that point right now where you do see a lot of homes start to go down in sale price, but they're still getting multiple offers. You're not seeing that many clients who are purchasing above asking price now.
Because you were a couple years ago.
Yes.
It was crazy.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so if somebody wants to sell their home in West Bloomfield, they're going to get pretty much what they're asking, do you think? Or is it hard to say?
West Bloomfield's a great market. A lot of the homes in West Bloomfield, again, are gaining value because of a lot of the new builds in West Bloomfield. Also, a lot of the remodel work that happens in West Bloomfield. We have a lot of homes that have done their home improvements. It is a good time for, again, those to tap into equity, do their home remodels, and then consider selling in the next 2 to 5 years.
To get their money back.
Exactly. You don't want to sell your home where, your kitchen may be 15 to 20 years old.
Right.
You want to invest in it. Exactly. You want to invest in it a little bit, right? And then know that you will get your money's worth once you do want to put it on the market again.
Okay, so everyone knows that buying a home, selling a home, daunting process.
Absolutely.
So the biggest thing is the money aspect. So do tell us a little bit about your company.
So Loan Depot is the second largest lender in the U.S. We are a direct lender, so we only do mortgage financing on homes. We do residential properties in all 50 states. We do purchase products where you don't have to have anything down. We also do purchase products where you can, bring 75% down. We also do the refinances too. But mainly, we want to make sure that our process is very smooth. It's very streamlined. It's very easy. It's already daunting, as you said. So we want to make sure that our clients are comfortable. We also want to make sure that they're trusting of us. And we, as a company, have... I tell my clients that there are 3 things that you'll get from Loan Depot. First and foremost, we have a lifetime guarantee on all of our products. What does that mean? It means that you can come back to me at any time and you can refinance your home or purchase another home and you will not have to pay closing costs again.
Really?
Yes.
That's unusual.
Exactly. So no company can touch that. And we do that because we want to retain our clients. We want them to come back. We want them to go tell their neighbor. We want them to go refer out as well. Aside from that, the second thing, you have your personalized service. Your information doesn't go from hand to hand. It strictly stays with myself, my processor, and my underwriter. We work as a team of 3, and that's it. And then lastly, you get to be backed up by a very large company that services their products too. So we don't sell your loan off to, ABC Bank after 2 months.
So it will stay with
Right.
Loan Depot.
Correct.
And that's unusual, too, to some degree.
Right. So we've
How
gone,
often do you buy a home, and then 2 months later, you're like getting a coupon book from someone else?
Right, and you're just like, wait, what happened? What happened to my company? What happened to my banker?
Right.
And unfortunately, we are a direct lender where I do everything over the phone. But the good thing is that you can always call me, even if it's after a year. I call my clients every year, and they say, hey, what's up? Any changes in your life? How is that payment working for you? Do you want to tap into equity? Do you want to consider, maybe going into a shorter term or a longer term? Like, talk to me about it. And most clients are either comfortable or they do need a change.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the issues that face people who are looking to buy a new home or sell or looking to refinance. That paperwork is daunting. Sometimes you may come across somebody who you think is in the business and maybe not in the business.
Right.
So let's talk about that for a minute.
So credit is a very big thing in regard to buying a home or in regard to getting any sort of lending. When you go to Credit Karma or you go to Credit Wise, that is not your credit score.
Oh, really?
That is
See,
something.
so people are going, I have Credit Karma.
Yeah, I have Credit Karma and I have a 720. Great. That's a Vantage score. It's a sample score. That's why it's free. It's an idea based on what Credit Karma can gather about you on what they think that your score may be.
So it's not a deep dive.
Correct. So when you actually do an actual credit application, you actually have 45 days to shop around for credit, to shop around for lending, and that is with a mortgage lender only. So you don't start shopping for a loan or getting pre-approved for a home and then also go shop for cars, because those cars are going to ding you.
Okay.
But when let's say today you start shopping for a pre-approval, you have 45 days to shop, your credit will not be hit. But if you continue to shop after that 45 days, you will get knocked down. So you want to be very careful about that.
So you have the 45 days. How you can check as many lenders as you want?
Absolutely. You can go to...
Do you have to call someone and say, okay, I'm going to be doing this?
No. So once the trigger has been made through, for instance, Chase Bank, then I get on the phone with you, and if I check your credit, I will be giving you the same exact FICO scores that lender had given you, and so forth. You should have that same score to last you.
So it should not change?
No, it should not change.
Okay.
Once you acquire the mortgage, all those other inquiries will come off, because you're only going to keep that inquiry that you got the loan from, and then everybody else will go away. So that's why it's not supposed to ding you, because it's unfair. It's an unfair practice to have someone, start their search with one bank, and then maybe their rates weren't that good, or maybe they weren't happy and they didn't feel comfortable, and then they're forced to go there because they think, crap, I'm at a 720, and if I go check my credit tomorrow, I'm going to be at a 719 or like a 715, and I don't want to do that. So people feel pressured that they have to stay with the first company that they go with, and that's definitely not the case. But you have that 45-day window to shop. Use it. I tell all my clients, please shop me, because if you shop me and there is somebody better out there, for your own benefit, you do need to go there. If there's someone who could do better than I can, which in most cases they can't, but if there is someone, who can do better than I can, let me know. And I best wishes. I want you to do better for yourself. I'm not in the game to take advantage of you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so the biggest question: how can people reach you?
So I am available on my work line, of course, as well as cell phone. So you can reach me at 949-639-3103. You can also log on to loandepot.com. You can search for my name. It's Chanel Shaba, and you can get in contact with me. If for any reason you don't want to work with me, but you want to work with Loan Depot, everybody is held to the same standard. And we all deliver great service. So we do have local locations as well. None in Michigan yet, aside from our Southfield office. But we do have local locations countrywide that you guys can walk into and see someone face to face and apply face to face as well.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It was a pleasure to meet you, and I recognize that area code.
Yes. Thank you.
Again, we've been joined by West Bloomfield resident, lifelong West Bloomfield resident, and licensed lending officer Chanel Shaba.
Thanks for watching a segment of The Splash. To catch the entire show or other segments, watch us on Comcast Channel 15 or AT&T Channel 99. Or look us up online at thesplash.tv and listen to us on WBLD 89.3, the all-new Lakes FM.